Yep. I have spoken these things to you that you may be. I have spoken these things to you that you may not be stumbled. Men will expel you from the synagogue. In fact, the hour is coming when everyone that kills you will imagine he has rendered a sacred service to God. But they will do these things because they have not come to know either or me. Nevertheless, I have spoken these things to you that when the hour for them arrives, you may remember I told them to you. These things, however, I did not tell you at first because I was with you. Now I am going to him that sent me, and yet not one of you asked me, where are ye going? But because I have spoken these things to you, grief has filled your hearts. Nevertheless, I am telling you the truth. It is for your benefit I am going away. For if I do not go away, the Helper will by no means come to you. But if I do go my way, I will send him to you. And when that one arrives, he will give the world convincing evidence concerning sin, concerning righteousness, and concerning judgment. In the first place, concerning sin, because they are not exercising faith in me. Then concerning righteousness, because I am going to the Father, and you will behold me no longer. Then concerning judgment, because the ruler of this world has been judged. I have many things yet to say to you, but you are not able to bear them at present. However, when that one arrives, the Spirit of the truth, he will guide you into all the truth, for he will not speak of his own impulse, but what things he hears, he will speak, declare to you the things coming. That one will glorify me, because he will receive from what is mine, and will declare it to you. All the things that the Father has are mine. That is why I said, he receives from what is mine and declares it to you. In a little while you will behold me no longer, and again in a little while you will see me. Therefore some of his disciples said to one another, what does this mean that he says to us, in a little while you will not behold me, and again in a little while you will see me, because I am going to the Father. Hence they were saying, what does this mean that he says, a little while? We do not know what he is talking about. Jesus knew they were wanting to question him, so he said to them, are you inquiring among yourselves over this? Because I said, in a little while you will not behold me, and again in a little while you will see me. Most truly I say to you, you will weep and wail, but the world will rejoice. You'll be grieved, but your grief will be turned into joy. A woman, when she is given birth, has grief because her hour has arrived. When she has brought forth a young child, she remembers the tribulation no more, because of the joy that a man has been born into the world. You also therefore are now indeed having grief, but I shall see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and your joy no one will take from you. And in that day you will ask me no question at all. Most truly I say to you, if you ask the Father for anything, he will give it to you in my name. Till this present time you have not asked a single thing in my name. Ask, and you will receive, that your joy may be made full. I have spoken these things to you in comparisons. The hour is coming when I will speak to you no more in comparisons, but I will report to you with plainness concerning the Father. In that day you will ask in my name, and I do not say to you that I shall make request of the Father concerning you, for the Father himself has affection for the Son, because you have had affection for me, and I believe that I came out as the Father's representative. I came out from the Father, and I've come into the world. Further, I came out from the Father, and I've come into the world. Further, I am leaving the world, and am going my way to the Father. His disciples said, see, now you are speaking with plainness, and are uttering no comparison. Now we know that you know all things, and you do not need to have anyone question you. By this we believe that you came out from God. Jesus answered them, do you believe at present? Look, the hour is coming, indeed it has come, when you will be scattered each one to his own house, and you will leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. I have said these things to you, that by means of me you may have peace. In the world you are having tribulation, but take courage. I have conquered the world. According to John 17:1-26. Jesus spoke these things, and raising his eyes to heaven, he said, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you, according as you have given him authority over all flesh, as regards the whole number whom you have given him. he may give them everlasting life. This means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge of you, the only true God, and of the one whom you sent forth, Jesus Christ. I have glorified you on the earth, having finished the work you have given me to do. So now you, Father, glorify me alongside yourself with the glory that I had alongside you before the world was. I have made your name manifest to the men you gave me out of the world. They were yours, and you gave them to me, and they have observed your word. They have now come to know that all the things you gave me are from you, because the sayings that you gave me I have given to them, and they have received them, and have certainly come to know that I came out as your representative, and they have believed that you sent me forth. I make requests concerning them. I make requests not concerning the world, but concerning those you have given me, because they are yours. And all my things are yours, yours are mine, and I have been glorified among them. Also, I am no longer in the world, but they are in the world. And I am coming to you. Holy Father, watch over them on account of your own name, which you have given me, in order that they may be one, just as we are. When I was with them, I used to watch over them on account of your own name, which you have given me. And I have kept them, and not one of them is destroyed, except the son of destruction, in order that the scripture might be fulfilled. But now I am coming to you, and I am speaking these things in the world, in order that they may have my joy in themselves to the full. I have given your word to them, but the world has hated them, because they are no part of the world, just as I am no part of the world. I request you not to take them out of the world, but to watch over them, because of the wicked one. They are no part of the world, just as I am no part of the world. Sanctify them by means of the truth. Your word is true. Just as you sent me forth into the world, I also sent them forth into the world. And I am sanctifying myself in their behalf, that they also may be sanctified by means of truth. I make requests not concerning these only, but also concerning those put in faith to me through the word, in order that they may all be one, just as you, Father, are in union with me, and I am in union with you, that they also may be in union with us, in order that the world may believe that you sent me forth. Also I have given them the glory that you have given me, in order that they may be one, just as we are one. I in union with them, and you in union with me, in order that they may be perfected in the one, that the world may have the knowledge that you sent me forth, and that you love them just as you loved me. Father, as to what you have given me, I wish that where I am, they also may be with me, in order to behold my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the founding of the world. Righteous Father, the world has indeed not come to know you, but I have come to know you, and these have come to know that you sent me forth. And I have made your name known to them, and will make it known, in order that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I in union with them. Having said these things, Jesus went out with his disciples across the Renter torrent of Kidron to where there was a garden, and he and his disciples entered into it. Now Judas, his betrayer, also knew the place, because Jesus had many times met there with his disciples. Therefore Judas took the soldier band and officers of the chief priests and of the Pharisees, and came there with torches and lamps and weapons. Jesus therefore, knowing all the things coming upon him, went forth and said to them, Whom are you looking for? They answered him, Jesus the Nazarene. He said to them, I am he. Now Judas his betrayer was also standing with them. However, when he said to them, I am he, they drew back and fell to the ground. Therefore he asked them again, Whom are you looking for? They said, Jesus the Nazarene. Jesus answered, I told you I am he. If therefore it is I you are looking for, let these go, in order that the word might be fulfilled which he said, Of those whom you have given me, I have not lost a single one. Then Simon Peter, as he had a sword, drew it, and struck the slave of the high priest, and cut his right ear off. The name of the slave was Malchus. Jesus, however, said to Peter, Put the sword into its sheath. The cup that the Father has given me, should I not by all means drink it? Then the soldier band and the military commander and the officers of the Jews seized Jesus and bound him. And he led him first to Annas, where he was father-in-law to Caiaphas, who was high priest that year. Caiaphas was in fact the one that counseled the Jews that it was to their benefit for one man to die in behalf of the people. Now Simon Peter, as well as another disciple, was following Jesus. That disciple was known to the high priest. And he went in with Jesus into the courtyard of the high priest, but Peter was standing outside at the door. Therefore the other disciple, who was known to the high priest, went out, spoke to the doorkeeper, and brought Peter in. Servant girl, the doorkeeper, then said to Peter, "You are not also one of his." The servant girl, the doorkeeper, then said to Peter, the servant girl, the doorkeeper, then said to Peter, "You are not also one of this man's disciples, are you?" He said, "I am not." Now the slaves and the officers were standing about, as they had built a charcoal fire because it was cold, and they were warming themselves. Peter also was standing with them and warming himself. So the chief priest questioned Jesus about his disciples and about his teaching. Jesus answered him, "I have spoken to the world publicly. I was taught in the synagogue and in the temple, where all the Jews come together, and I spoke nothing in secret. Why do you question me? Question those who have heard what I spoke to them. See, these know what I said." After he said these things, one of the officers that was standing by gave Jesus a slap in the face and said, "Is that the way you answer the chief priest?" Jesus answered him, "If I spoke wrongly, bear witness concerning the wrong, but if rightly, why do you hit me?" And Annas sent him away, bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. Now Simon Peter was standing and warming himself, and they said to him, "You are not also one of his disciples, are you?" He denied it and said, "I am not." One of the slaves of the high priest, being a relative of the man whose ear Peter cut off, said, "I saw you in the garden with him, did I not?" However, Peter denied it again, and immediately a cock crowed. Then they led Jesus from Caiaphas to the governor's palace. It was now early in the day, but they themselves did not enter into the governor's palace, that they might not get defiled, but might eat the Passover. Therefore Pilate came outside to them and said, "What accusation do you bring against this man?" In answer they said to him, "If this man were not a wrongdoer, we would not have delivered him up to you." Hence Pilate said to them, "Take him yourselves and judge him according to your law." The Jews said to him, "It is not lawful for us to kill anyone." This in order that the word of Jesus might be fulfilled, which called Jesus and said to him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus answered, "Is it of your own originality that you say this, or did others tell you about me?" Pilate answered, "I am not a Jew, am I? Your own nation and the chief priests delivered you up to me. What did you do?" Jesus answered, "My kingdom is no part of this world. If my kingdom were part of this world, my attendants would have fought that I should not be delivered up to the Jews. But as it is, my kingdom is not from this source." Therefore Pilate said to him, "Well, then, are you a king?" Jesus answered, "You yourself are saying that I am a king. For this I have been born, and for this I have come into the world, I should bear witness to the truth. Everyone that is on the side of the truth listens to my voice." Pilate said to him, "What is truth?" And after saying this, he went out again to the Jews and said to them, "I find no fault in him. Moreover, you have a custom that I should release a man to you at the Passover. Do you therefore wish me to release to you the king of the Jews?" Then they shouted again, saying, "Not this man, but Barabbas." Now Barabbas was a robber. Well, that was